hopefully this will work. Don't know if this is the good stuff. Oh no, I'm not okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, I'm not wasting my time on people like that. Oh no. Very, very, very grateful. Hey guys, welcome back to the Fauna Rose YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Megan and I'm the owner of Fauna Rose, and I make and sell scrunchies, macrame, home decor, glassware, a huge bunch of goodies like that, and I document the entire process and post it on YouTube. And in today's video, I'm going to be making my market display look a little bit better. I'm going to be swapping it up a little bit. Again, if you are not new here, I have swapped up my display quite a few times, but it's a learning curve. I'm always looking to change it up, make it better, improve these things, and as I'm constantly adding new products and stuff to my website and my shop, there's only so much I can fit on a table, so I need to look at different ways that I can actually find the space. And I did rave about this in like one of my recent videos, which was like a market display tips and tricks. You've always got to utilize your height, and I still have some height that I could use when it comes to my display, so hopefully this will work. But I've spent the last 3 days editing. Basically, I've been trying to smash out so many videos and get on top of my editing, but I think I have filmed a few clips here and there. I know I definitely filmed a little haul of some bits that I've been picking up, so I'm going to include them here and then I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. So let's quickly show you everything that's been arriving, because I've had to order quite a lot of stuff recently. So firstly, labels. 500 labels. This has taken me, I don't even want to say how many hours to get all these done. They come on a roll. I then put them all up and I then burn the edges so they can be stuck together. Just makes it easier when it's sewing, but this does take a very long time, especially when there is 500 of them, so I'm restocked on labels. Next, I completely forgot I had left these in my basket, but I bought some stands for the headbands. But we've got a market on Sunday and I'm going to be taking the headbands, so they need something to go on. There's a few of them. And then we've got all of this. I'll do my best not to rustle it all, but it is annoyingly in plastic packaging. So I got some more black ribbon because I made the decision that all of the headbands are going to be finished off in black at the end. It just looks better in my opinion. A bunch more headbands. There we go, just taking it all out of the plastic, and it's just my elastic. I'm going to very, very quickly check that the elastic is the good stuff. That's right. I just want to show you all this so I can actually like put it away because I'm trying to tidy my office. Yeah, that's good. This is quite a lot of elastic, but I go through it quite quickly, so I thought I'd just pick up a bunch while it was in stock and stuff. And then I got black as well. Don't know if this is the good stuff. Oh no. See, they claim it's the same stuff and it's really not. Oh my god, there's like no stretch to that whatsoever. See, it looks stretchy, but like, I know my elastic. That's infuriating. My pink cowgirl cup wraps have arrived. More of the retro floral cut coasters. And then a bunch of macrame because I've been going through it quite a lot with the headbands and stuff recently, so it was time to restock them. So I've gone for a sage. This one is a grey. I've never bought a grey from my supplier before, and that's because the grey I currently have Alex bought for me like years ago, and I've had it in my like craft collection for years and we have no idea where it's from. So once that's all gone and run out, I will swap over to that one, but this is the one I'm going to be using for the headbands. Olive green, a neutral, juniper green and a red. I think that's everything. I have also ordered the stands. They're downstairs, which is kind of what this video is going to be about. They're technically benches, but we're going to be using them as like an extra table riser if all goes well. So they're downstairs, you will see them, but I'm pretty sure that's everything I've bought. So I hope you enjoyed that little haul. So I've just moved over to the side because I'm going to throw some photos up on the screen here of what my displays have looked like over time. You've got to start somewhere, and that's okay. I love seeing the evolution, I guess, of my displays. I've always kind of just used what I had until I had the cash to improve it, make displays and things like that. Alex and I have always made our displays. There's like the odd few things that we've bought here and there. So we've got like these little metal shelves from IKEA, but the big pegboards and stands are all handmade. But I think this was my most recent display, and the plan is in between the pegboard that stood on the table and the rest of the table was to add a bit of height here and lift all that back display up so we can then have an extra bit of stuff in front of that. Does that make any sense? And I've had these things on my wish list for a very long time. I found them on eBay, but I think you can get them from a range of places. I think I ended up getting them from B&Q in the end, but they're basically just mini versions of our market tables. So hopefully we can actually get this to work, get it to look good. And I'm also going to be attempting to sew up a cover for it, like a little tablecloth. Even though I sew and I do my scrunchies and my wristlets and stuff, I'm not actually the best seamstress. So this will be quite interesting, a bit of a challenge. So that's what we're going to be starting with first. So let's go over to this part of my office. You can't really see much right now of my office, but for once it's somewhat tidy. I'm still in the process of organising, tidying it, but the fact I can walk around my office without stepping over everything and tripping, it's an absolute miracle. I'm going to obviously need to be cutting some fabric and sewing up some fabric, which requires my cutting mat. One of my lovely family members, Izzy, very kindly treated me to a new cutting mat, but for some reason it's just not coming. It was supposed to have come last week, it didn't come. I'm hoping it's going to come tomorrow. I have no idea, but fingers crossed it'll come. So this is the one that I bought that was the cheap one. This is my old one, and after like 1 or 2 uses I cut straight through it onto my table, which isn't grand. So it's got loads of massive gashes in it, and I did post a video recently where I said I was really struggling to cut the fabric, and quite a few people commented saying that I needed to change my blade. It wasn't my blade. The blade was brand new, the blade was lovely and sharp. The problem was, as I was trying to cut the fabric, the blade was pushing the fabric into these slots, so it wasn't cutting because there was no tension like pushing back from the mat, if that makes sense. The fabric was just getting wedged into these little slices. So it wasn't a blade, don't worry. I've got plenty of blades and I do change them out quite often, but sadly it just has massive gashes all over it. That was the issue, but I'm gonna have to try and find some spaces on the mat that aren't a mess, that don't have these big cuts in, where I could potentially cut this fabric. So this is the fabric I picked up recently from a charity shop. It was only £2. I think it's just an old like bed sheet. This is what it's going to be covering. This little thing, I have 2 of these. You can get big long ones of these, so 6-foot ones. We only needed it for sort of this part of the table because the big pegboard goes here. So I thought I would go with the 2 little ones because that way I can always move them around and have them in different places if I ever get like a bigger space and whatnot. I thought this was quite a good height. There's a little bit of space behind here so we can hide all our gubbins. The plan is to make a cover for it. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of, not maths, but designing, planning, measuring before we start cutting. I think what I'm going to do is just 1 strip of fabric at the front like this that ends here. So I'm not going to cover the back, just then we've got access to that space, and then the top bit of fabric. I think that is my best option. And also I want to hurry this process up and get to sewing because Bridgerton is back and I'm not okay. I'm quite a Bridgerton fan. Season 2 is the best. If you want to fight me in the comments over that, go for it. I best crack on. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm kind of just winging it, but both pieces are cut. So this is the top and this is the long bit that goes around the front. But luckily a lot of them already have like, not seams, but the edges have already been sewn. So I'm going to try and utilise them as much as possible. But I don't know what I'm doing. That way. Then when it flips over, it's like that. Oh, this is going to be fun. Before I get overwhelmed by the most simplest of tasks, I'm actually going to go and start Bridgerton, and I'm just going to iron a little hem. You know, like we fold it and then fold it again. Some of you who know what you're doing might be watching me going, no, you don't need to do that. Why are you doing that? I'm just going to do it so the edges aren't raw. So I will be back shortly. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but I have no idea how I'm going to do the corners, but it's all hemmed. And I'm just going to do this one little side first, just then when that's in place I can then figure out how I'm then going to sew a different way. So thoughts on Bridgerton so far? I'm barely into it. I'm not enjoying Colin's character, I'm not going to lie, but I'm very excited to watch the rest of it. one side done. Oh, my elbow. I have no idea if this is going to work. My textiles teacher could see me now. She would be absolutely mortified. Okay, let's see if that's actually worked. Oh, it has worked horrendously. We have some form of corner. Very good, does it? I think I might hem this bit again because it's really long, and then I somehow need to figure out like how I can get it to be somewhat taut. Let me hem it and then we'll see if it looks any better. No, I've made it worse. Now you can see the feet. It's very lopsided, so obviously if I get it to cover one foot, another foot doesn't get covered. How have I messed this up so bad? You might have to leave this with me, guys, and I might have to catch you when I've hopefully figured it out. Do you know what? It looks pretty bad, but it'll do. Ta-da! Basically put an elastic band here, and it's completely warped the back of it, but I have full access behind here. So I'm gonna go grab a couple of my displays and put them on here. Guys, it's very high. Oh, I think it's higher than the pegboard maybe, but it does leave all this space here now. So I have another one of these attached to one of the square ones. They're just from IKEA, like these metal shelves. They go in like your cupboards and stuff, but they're really handy. But that would come out to like here, which is pretty much the whole width of the table. That's my issue. Morning guys, it's super early so I'm like whispering. I've managed to get the table in, just about. It's a bit chaotic in here right now, but we've ended up with loads of space. I didn't quite realise how long this table was. This really put it into perspective. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's pretty much our normal setup, just risen. Obviously this is all the scrunchies, so what I'm considering doing, because there's a chance we might not have room for the pegboard, is instead of having all the satin rainbows here and then again on there, is just taking them out, lifting those up, and then having like all the pattern ones in here, just so it's not like chaotic. So we'll have like XLs, minis, and then patterns. There's people like having a good rummage. I usually have 4 of these though, but I feel like it's a bit crammed if I have 4. To be fair, hold that thought. That's a better shout. Put minis on there, XLs. I'm really shaky. Hopefully this footage isn't shaky. Sorry guys. And we've got 1, 2, 3 layers of cups, potentially 4, because I've got quite a lot of designs now, but 4, 8, 12. Yeah, I've got a lot more than 12 designs, so we might have to move these little things forwards and then wedge them behind there. Doesn't really matter which order these go, but I might do coasters on that side. But yeah, cork coasters and then the fabric wristlets, which I need to make some more of. This will be my motel keychains, other motel keychains designs, and then macrame is kind of here. So lanyard, wristlets, and then these like scoobies, but it's this bit I'm not 100% sure on. It is throwing me a little bit. I know obviously there's like barely any headbands there and some of them aren't finished, but I can either do this option. I think this is just my like too much jean kicking in. I think that doesn't look that great. Or that option where we'd have them in a row. I feel like this looks a bit messy though. Them ones and them ones. I think it's probably best to just use these. I just now need to make all the products to fit in it within a few hours, so that's smashing. So I just popped out, went to see Hannah from Jackalope Joe, got myself an iced maple syrup latte. It's quite hot, it's like 21 degrees today, which is warm for England. And then I got, I don't know if you can see it in there, a pistachio banana bread for Alex. And then I got myself a salted caramel brownie. But I have had a couple of parcels arrive, so I'm gonna open them. This is some keychains and a couple of cup wraps, I believe. I think it's just one wrap because they only have one in stock. Just one of the cat wraps because I've only got one cup left, so I just got another one. It's got the beige ones, black, yes. Oh, I don't know if that one's vegetarian. They usually put in refresher bars and stuff, but I don't know if this one's vegetarian. Damn it, it's got beef gelatin in it. Alex can have that. Teal, lilac, and white. And then also this one, it may be shipping boxes that fit the headbands in. So if you don't know, shipping boxes get quite expensive. Someone tried beefing me on a video recently because I was moaning about buying stuff for the business. I think a few of you did end up commenting on it. I was being a little bit immature. Usually I don't reply to hate comments because I'm not wasting my time on people like that. If you want to go around spreading hate on the internet, like, you do you. I hope you find a hobby or whatever happiness you're missing in your life, but I don't usually waste my time on it. If it's quite a bad comment, I'll delete it, not because of my sake. If people want to say horrible things about me, that's completely fine. I've heard worse. I'm nearly 30. I've been called every name under the sun, even though I'm such a crybaby and I'm really sensitive. If someone was like taking the mick out of me, calling me horrible names, commenting on my appearance, whatever, I've heard it all before. Now I just laugh at it. I'm just like, it's not going to change my face, you know, this is my face, it's what it is. But if it's like a really horrible comment that I think could affect someone else, then I'll delete it. But I can't remember, but this person was like having a go at me because I was moaning about spending money on the business. No one wants to spend money, like. So I just want to say, like, if I ever come across as moaning about like spending money, yeah, I'm gonna moan about it, get over it. I get excited about buying exciting things, like new products or whatever, but no one actually likes spending the money, if that makes sense. But yeah, shipping boxes are quite expensive, and I've been trying to find the right size for my headbands. I've spent hours looking, and I think this was the closest. Oh, I don't think they're the right size. The ones that I have used, I think I might have one left. Yeah, Alex's sister gave them to me because she accidentally bought too many, so I think I went for the closest size that I could. But now I'm looking at them, these are tiny. Oh, one fits, that's fine. I don't think two will fit because two have to go like staggered. Please fit, please fit, please, please, please. Oh, they don't fit, damn it. This is the boring side of spending for your small business. Hello guys, I was going to say good morning, but it's actually 12:20. As you would have seen, I packed up Jenny's order this morning. Thank you so much, lovely. I hope you like your items, and I've been able to send it off this morning. Usually I don't send them off till Monday, but my post office, my local one, is currently opening on Saturdays, so fingers crossed it stays that way. And then I just went live on TikTok again. I don't think I mentioned this yesterday, but I tried it yesterday for the first time. From what I can tell, I don't understand much about it. I need to look into it more. I think I barely got any viewers. I see all these small businesses all the time who go live on TikTok, and it does amazingly for them, and they end up with like loads of sales, they get loads of people watching, and I can tell that like every other thing that I try for my business, it's not going to be that great for me, and it's going to be hard work, and I'm going to have to put a lot of effort in, do it a lot of times to try and slowly build it, because I've just done it again, and from what I can see, I barely had any people watching it again, which is completely fine. I basically was just chatting while packing my stock for the market as I go. I wasn't expecting it to go really, really well. I wasn't expecting to get like loads of new followers or whatever, but I think I was expecting a little bit more. But I like to keep you guys updated because I now can go live because they've changed it. You don't have to have 1,000 followers anymore, you have to have 800. That's what I've been doing so far, and we have a new family member. I'm so excited. So a massive thank you to Maria for joining the family membership. I'm so excited to have you join us. I'm still absolutely blown away that people want to support me in that way. So Maria, if you are watching this currently, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I saw it this morning and was like, I've got a new member. Very excited about that. So Maria, thank you so much. I'm going to carry on packing my stock, and as I'm going, I'm seeing what items I need to make because I'm running quite low and I have a feeling I'm going to be very low on my scrunchies. I'm not looking forward to counting this. I'm pretty sure I filmed a little clip, but I did finish off the headbands. So I did some of them while I was on live yesterday on TikTok, and then I got up really early this morning and I finished off the rest of them. And I also spent last night making up a bunch of motel English, a bunch of motel keychains. Quite a few things to make. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I've got some cups that are out of stock, some that I've only got one of. Luckily I do have some transfers. I need 2 Celestial Gold glass can cups. I've got 2 vinyl pieces already weeded out, which is amazing. So I'm going to make those up. But then I've got quite a lot of scrunchies to make. Well, I say quite a lot. It's not a major amount. Let me quickly make these cups up, get them packed, and then I'll see what else I can be bothered making. Hey guys, so it's a short while later now. I've packed up all the cups, made those extras that are here ready to go, and I'm gonna have a nosy in this little bin of scrunchies I made the other day, see if there's anything on my list that I need to make in here, because hopefully some of these will just need the finishing seams. I've got Amber XL on there, and I have one here. I've got quite a few actually, but part of me's thinking the finishing seams don't take too long, so it might be worth me just sewing them up. The bit that takes a while is changing out the thread, the different colours of the thread to match the scrunchies, so I'm wondering if it's worth me just sewing up a bunch of these. Daphne's, don't have any of those. I know I don't. Juniper minis, got some in here. Angel minis, oh, I think I have some in here. Amazing, there's at least 3. These sewn up. Yes, 1 sewn up. Please the rest be sewn up. 2, 3, oh amazing. Alex minis, definitely don't have any of those sewn up, and I think that might be it. Oh my word, this box is so heavy. I'm not gonna be able to lift it to show you, but it's basically a massive box of fabric. So let's hope there's some Daphne XLs and some Alex minis in here pre-cut. Oh, started sewing that one. There's a mini. Yes! How many is that? 1, 2, amazing. Got another 2. Might as well do all of those. It's not looking like we've got any Daphne XLs. Oh, we've got minis. Oh, what's this one? 1. We have 1. There's another one there. Oh, I feel like I needed Jess minis. I've just realised I've got all that macrame stuff I need to make as well. Oh no. pre-cut. Car is packed. Yeah. Can you see him? Yeah, take it. I love you. I just want to quickly say a big thank you to Ellie, has placed an order for 3 no waste mystery scrunchies and a Miley XL, so I need to make a note to take that out of the stock because it's already in the car. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys, so I'm hoping my camera bears with me because I've just tried to film some clips. The whole thing crashed and then it wouldn't turn back on, so happy market day. We're about to head off. It's 8:15. We just need to put a few more things in the car and then we're gonna go. I never have high or low hopes for this market. I just go, see how it goes and come home. It's only up the road. It's only a 4-hour event. We've had some amazing days there. We've had some really quiet days there. We just enjoy it because we've got a lot of small business friends that go. We like to see all like the regular stall holders, regular customers. Just it's quite an easy day, an easy market day. So we'll see how we get on, but I am wearing the same outfit that I threw on yesterday because it's really comfy. But I have just added some rings to make it look like I've made an effort. Look at my little broken nail. But I've got this one and these two, these stackable ones here, are from Nut Brown Jewellery. Makes the most beautiful silver jewellery. These middle two, I don't want to swear, but this chunky bad boy and this this chunky bad boy, these are from Etta Love, and then this one is from Shop Dixie, which is like a dagger. Alex has a matching one. Just to be transparent, I wasn't gifted it in a PR sense, but I did win it in a giveaway. But I think I do have an affiliate code for these guys. So if I have any discount codes or affiliate links or anything, I will leave it down below if you want to check out any of these pieces. I also was blessed with a huge amount of oil in my hair when I woke up this morning, and I was like, I don't have time to wash it. So if you get close to me today, oh, there's a hair. I forgot what I was saying. So if you get close to me today and I smell like a big cloud of dry shampoo, mind your business. Now let's go, see how we get on. Let's have a nice fun day and I'll show you the new setup. So as you can see, the organisers did leave us some space for our pegboard, which was absolutely amazing. But this is the final result. This is kind of what it's looking like. I do kind of like it. I think I'm used to going all out and my too much gene kicking in and it being chaotic. So this is a little bit more stripped back for me, even though there's loads there still. This little space here that I'm pointing to threw me a little bit between the pegboards, but that's just because the scrunchies are usually the bigger ones. They're usually a little bit higher, but that's fine. We can work with that. And here's Alex just showing you the space that we have to sort of show our face behind the display and still interact with customers. But overall, I don't think it's too bad, but you guys are going to have to let me know what you think. Can we improve it? Does it look okay? Please let me know. So we've just had our first sale, and hopefully you can hear me because it's quite loud in here, and that's from the lovely Hannah, who I know from work, and she's bought one of the neutral headbands, which I'm so grateful for. So thank you so much, Hannah. It's my thing. Again, I don't know if you can hear hear me, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to do a little check-in because I don't usually do this. It's currently 11:30. We so far sold 3 headbands, which is amazing, 3 cups, 2 mystery scrunchies, 8 mini scrunchies, and I think that's it so far. Yeah. No? Yeah. I've been up to that. Oh yeah, and a wristlet as well. Granny wristlet, which is really cool. A black one. We're doing alright so far. I got to see the lovely Jo from Bella and Archie Studios as well. She's just popped over, so it's lovely to see her. Hello guys, we're obviously back from the market. As always, I've had a very nice day there. It's just always nice and chilled, very easy to do. It's really nice to see all the regular stall holders there and people that we connect with from different markets and stuff. It's always lovely to just see people that we know, other small businesses, and just chat and stuff. However, it's been a really nice day, so it has been quite a quiet market. So usually around the 1 o'clock mark, it does quiet down a bit. It quietened down at about 12:15. So that last couple of hours were quite long and it did drag out a little bit. There wasn't many people in. However, I will always hold out until the market finishes unless the actual people running it tell me like you can pack away. People were packing away early. However, in those last few minutes we got some of our biggest transactions of the day, so it's always worth for us anyway to just stick it out. It was lovely to see all of our regular customers. It was just, yeah, it was great. I absolutely love it. I love connecting with people in person. If any of you guys came out and said hi, thank you so much as always. It's always lovely to see you all. I'm going to really quickly run through what we took. It was up there with one of our best days there, so we've done a lot of those events because it is a monthly farmers market, so we've been there quite a lot since they started doing it, and it was up there with one of our best days there. We took just over 200, so with the cost of the table and everything, like 180-ish, which is not bad at all considering not everyone had the best day there. We had a really good day. Very, very, very grateful. But let's have a quick look through what was decent sellers, what we sold, what we didn't sell. We sold no macrame lanyards. I mentioned this multiple times. Macrame stuff isn't my best seller at all, but I really love doing it. So we sold none of the lanyards. I sold one of the wristlets, a black one. We didn't sell any Scoobies. However, we sold a few of the headbands, which is really, really exciting. So we sold the fully neutral one, which was my first sale of the day, to the lovely Hannah, which I'm very grateful for. A baby pink one to this really cute little girl, and she was wearing all pink. And I did say to her parents, can I ask a big favour? Because they were going to buy it anyway. I was like, would you mind trying it on her? I was like, because I want to know if it does fit little ones. I think I'm rubbish with age, to be fair, but I think she was maybe 3, maybe, I could be wrong, and it did fit her because I thought I need to know if it fits little ones, because I've had people ask if I'm going to do kid ones. So they do fit little ones. They are nice and stretchy, so they can fit like adults and little ones. So that was good to know. But she took the baby pink one, which was really cute, and then one of my lovely customers, Laura, took the purple mix one that I made, and then a black one with different colours on it. I really liked that, but it was a little bit different, so I wasn't sure if anyone would like that, but that one sold, which I was really happy about. So I think I sold 4 of those, which is really exciting. I got a lot of nice feedback about them, which was amazing. And then the lovely Leonie came by again. It's always so nice to see her, and she did ask if I had any of my bottle carriers with me, which I did, because we took them just in case we had space to put them out with the extra display, but it was a bit much and we couldn't quite fit it in. She took the teal one, which is very exciting, so thank you so much, lovely. So that was all the macrame items. We ended up selling 5 cups. I am considering phasing out some of the cups. I'm not really sure because it's more of a trendy item and it has lasted quite a long time, and it is still lasting. I am selling like the odd few here and there, but it's nowhere near as popular as a few months ago, if that makes sense. So I'm definitely going to keep them for now, and if I do decide to like stop selling a lot of them, I will still keep certain designs in stock because I like doing them. I love the cups and stuff. They're really fun, but I am considering starting to maybe phase out some of the designs that just don't really sell for me. Hello. You joining us? No? Bye. But we sold one of the celestial white one, cowgirl pink one, a snake one, 2 of the strawberry ones, and I think that's it for the cups. We only sold 2 motel keychains at this event, which kind of surprised me because they tend to go down quite well, but you never know with events. So I sold 2 and they were both the same. It was 2 friends together, and it was the Hot Girls Hit Curbs. No fabric wristlets, again not a major seller for me, which is probably another reason why I'm not rushing to get more made up. 2 of the mystery scrunchies went, and very surprisingly none of the coasters orders went, but that's fine. They're a new item. It's just to test out, a bit of fun. And this is only the second event that I've taken them to. I thought they would do more because they did really well at the last event, but no major qualms on that one. And then scrunchies. This is quite interesting for me. So we sold 4 XLs. I don't sell many XLs in person, and that's completely fine. 2 of those were satins and 2 of those were patterned ones. And then we sold no mini satins, which I was quite surprised at because usually we sell quite a few of them, but we sold 11 patterns. I think that's everything. But before my voice starts absolutely burning, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear your feedback on the new setup. Do you think it works? Do you think it doesn't work? I kind of like it. I'm not the biggest fan of that tablecloth I made. I think it looks a bit gross, but it'll do for now. What do you think I could improve? Because I'm always looking at improving my market setup and stuff. But thank you so much for joining me. If you could give it a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you aren't. All the social media and the website for Fauna is linked down below, so feel free to head on over there and check it out. And I also just want to thank all of my family members who are absolutely amazing, and they help keep this whole thing going, helps with the business, helps with the YouTube channel, everything. So huge thank you to you guys. If you're interested in joining the Fauna Rose family memberships, it's basically just where you pay like a subscription fee, kind of similar to Patreon, and you get extra content behind the scenes and things like that. All of that is also linked down below. But apart from that, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.